What is up, guys? My name is Sam and today I'm back with another review. Today, guys, I'll be reviewing the long-awaited and greatly anticipated Avengers Infinity War. So guys, Avengers Infinity War is directed by Joe and Anthony Russo, the Russo brothers, and it has an incredible cast. You've got Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Tom Holland, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pratt, Scarlett Johansson, Chadwick Boseman, Josh Brolin. He's great. It's a very, very great cast, and it's amazing to see them all come together in this film. So guys, the story of Avengers Infinity War is basically you have the big bad guy, Thanos. He's been teased throughout this whole universe that Marvel has set up, and it's really amazing to see him finally in the flesh and in action in this film. The main goal of Thanos is he's trying to collect all of the Infinity Stones with his gauntlet. Once he has all the stones, he's basically in charge of the universe, I'd say. He can do whatever he wants. He can manipulate time, reality, people. He can do, like, the things he can do are endless. And this movie, I feel, shows only a fraction of his power. So guys, this movie is absolutely outstanding. I'm a fan of Marvel myself, and to see the 10 years that they have worked hard for has finally paid off, and to see it all in this movie, it really is a great experience, and it's great to see it finally after all these years and all this anticipation, all this hype. It's just great to see it all on a cinema screen, and you know, to be happy with it, because you don't want something that you're really excited for to be disappointing. So that's definitely a plus for this film. It is very enjoyable. Enjoyable. Yeah. So guys, in this film you have got nearly every Marvel hero that has been introduced in this universe, and while you, because there are a lot of characters, but while you have these characters, none of them feel forced. Every single person there serves a purpose. They have a reason to be there, and every single person is doing something to stop the overall threat. Now in this film, guys, you've got all the heroes separated in different groups. So you've got Thor and a few others doing their own thing. In Wakanda, you've got Black Panther and Cap and a few others doing their thing. And then you've got Tony Stark, Iron Man, he is Iron Man, Spider-Man and Star-Lord with a few others doing their own thing. And while all these heroes are separated doing their own thing, it didn't, like, one group didn't necessarily take away from the other. I felt like everyone had an equal amount of screen time, and it never felt like as though what someone else was doing was overpowering what everyone else was doing. It felt like one nice little story happening, and you know, in the end they're all fighting for the same thing, so everything that happens is to prevent Thanos from getting all the stones and becoming this overpowerful being. But yeah, it never felt like there was more than one story going on, which is very good. I was very worried about, you know, having the storyline feel a little bit choppy, but it was good. The only thing that felt a little bit choppy was the change of locations. It jumps back and forth a lot, but you soon get used to it. It doesn't in any way tarnish the film at all, but every now and again there's just a lot of locations that you need to keep up with, so it's very good to keep that in mind when you go and watch it. Now guys, I can literally go on for days for what I enjoyed about this film, but let's get into maybe the one thing that I didn't like. Now there's not much I didn't like. I am still trying to ingest everything because I did just see it a few hours ago. Yeah, me and my mate were absolutely beside ourselves. I'm surprised that I could drive home after it, to be honest. But you know, the one thing that I was kind of looking forward to see but didn't was just an overall scene where every single one of these heroes comes together to fight as one. And while you do have each person in their own little groups doing their own thing, you don't have that overall scene where you know, you have every single person just lined up ready to fight. And while it would have been cool to see, it doesn't tarnish the movie in any way. But it's, you know, just as a fan of Marvel, it's something that I wish I could have seen, because it would have been really cool to see. But who knows, we'll probably get that in the next Avengers that will be coming out next year. Now guys, I can't really say anything about this because I don't want to spoil this movie for anyone. I know how important this movie is to people, and I know that many people don't want any spoilers. There is more I want to talk about. Within the next week or so, I plan to do a chat with a few mates of mine where we're going to talk about everything in Infinity War, talk about, you know, where Marvel's going, what we can expect within the next one, and then within that will be a very spoiler-filled video. But for the meantime, I'm not going to give away anything crucial to the film. Anything I do mention is not spoiler-specific. It's just small things here and there, so please do not worry. You are very, very safe in this video. Now guys, the visuals in this film are absolutely incredible. Thanos especially looked amazing. He was a CG character, so you know there have been times in film where CG is not too good and it's not used to the best of its ability. But I think it's safe to say that Marvel have done a very, very good job at executing this character, and he looks so good on screen. So good, like, amazing. So guys, overall, Avengers Infinity War is very, very good. I highly recommend you go check it out, especially if you are a Marvel fan. This is a fan service film. It's got amazing moments that the fans are gonna appreciate and that they're gonna love while watching it in cinema. I'm probably gonna go and see it another dozen times, who knows. I was talking to a mate before, he was saying he might go and watch it once a week, every week, until it's out of the cinema. Sounds like a damn good plan if you ask me. But yeah, it's very good. It's emotional. The emotion is amazing. There's so many emotional moments for these characters, and you can't help but get emotional yourself because their presence on the film just has such an impact. And you know, the visuals are amazing, CGI was good, the story itself was really good, it didn't feel choppy, it felt like it flowed really, really well. The way that the characters interacted was very, very interesting too. Nothing felt forced. It was just an overall like feeling of wow. That's all I can say to explain this film. Wow. Now guys, there is comedy in this film. With Marvel films, the thing that I tend to not like is the comedy, because there have been many moments throughout the films, throughout the 10 years, where there would be really, really great, dramatic and impactful moments, and then a joke will be shoehorned in at the end, and it ruins the whole moment. It takes you out of what you're watching. In this, the comedy is very well placed. It's all necessary in a way, especially the banter between characters when they first meet, when they're interacting, blah blah blah. But yeah, the comedy never felt forced in this. I was laughing, I was having a good time. You will as well when you go see it. Go and see it. So guys, that is my review for Avengers Infinity War. I've been waiting for this film for ages. Go out and enjoy it. Talk about it with your friends. Comment down below. Tell me what you thought about it. For this film, I'm going to be rating it a 9 out of 10 because I honestly did love it a lot. My thoughts may change down the road when I see it a few more times, but right now, in this moment, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. You can give it whatever you want. Tell me what you thought down below. Like the video, share, follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it because I'm very passionate about Marvel. Like as you can tell, I've got a shirt there. I've got Thor's hammer. I've had the poster in the background. I like Marvel. So guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, stick around, see what I've got going on in the future. I've got a few more reviews on the channel. Go check those out. Hope you all have an amazing day and the rest of your week. I'll see you all in the next video.